Okay, I'm back. Week 3, day 2, or chest day, as they call it. I start off with top single bench press. Now my groove here is slightly off. What I'm doing wrong is I'm depressing my shoulders down too much. Now for some other people, depressing your shoulders works really well. But for me, what works better is retracting my shoulder blades straight into the midline of my body, or towards my spine in other words, but I don't actually depress them down towards my hip. If anything, I keep them a little bit higher so that my traps feel really solid. So in this last set here, I'm doing it really well. This also keeps my arms in a much better position. If I depress my shoulders, my arms seem to go lower, and the bar path goes lower too, which is not what I want for my particular groove. This is dumbbell presses. The weight, if you've been following along, has been the same for the last 2 weeks, and this week as well. The only difference this week is that I am focusing much more on my eccentric. So I am basically doing a 2 to 3 count eccentric tempo. So 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3, press. So that's the idea there. It's just another way to overload the same weight, basically. So you don't have to go up in weight to get improvement. You can focus on tempo, for example. I did the same thing here with my supinated machine row. I'm focusing on coming down slowly. So 1, 2, fast, 1, 2, fast, 1, 2. Yeah, so that's basically what I was doing. I was also focusing on trying to go down with each arm at the same speed and trying to keep everything balanced. That was the other thing, because this machine, if you look closely, is separate arms. So that's a good thing about the machine, I guess. Here, some vanity overhead press. I took my top off just because I could do what I want, whatever. These are actually really hard. The reason being is when I was focusing on my eccentrics for my dumbbell bench press, my triceps got more fatigued, and so my overhead press suffered and felt a lot more harder. So you can see here I'm struggling the last 3 reps, taking a bit more rest in between each rep. Fortunately, I got through it, so I mean that's the main thing. I got the work done. A bit of a drop here, just because more badass. And because my triceps were pretty fatigued at this stage, I chose not to go back to the banded, which I did last week. Instead, I went to some chains just to give a different stimulus, I guess, keep things interesting, keep things fun. The main focus still is that explosive power, trying to get as high as I can for every single rep. And it's actually a lot more difficult than I guess it seems, to be able to get that much explosion on every single rep.